I'm Cecilia, I live in Zurich and I love train travel, and I'm trying to visit all 1,720 public transport train stations in Switzerland. Back in April, my parents and my sister visited me over Easter, and we went for a day trip to Arosa, where there's a little walk where you're allowed to feed squirrels, and it's really cute. Good morning. Big change of plans today. But we are going to Arosa in a minute. My dad and I are still here, and my mum and my sister have gone ahead already. Just to the train station, they're not taking an earlier train or anything. A gente tem que ir. We weren't exactly running late, but we did have to walk really quickly, and I think my dad was not super impressed with how relaxed I was about the situation, but there we are. Oito. A gente sobreviveu. Sorry.
É bom começar com choque no sistema.
É o que eu disse pro pai. First train of the day. So from Zurich HB it takes an hour and 14 minutes to Chur. Freundlicher als die anderen, ja.
Eu queria ter te mandado um vídeo sobre bombas construindo ninhos.
The original plan for that day was actually to go to Zermatt. My parents haven't been there yet, but that weekend Zermatt got pretty much snowed in, so had to change plans at the last minute, and we went to Arosa because it's also a very pretty train ride to get there. The weather was meant to be nice, and of course there's that squirrel walk, so I wanted somewhere where we could go for a nice little walk near some mountains, and that checked all the boxes. Maior oh, eu disse special eggs. Oh no. There's a Starbucks at the train station in Chur, so we ordered ahead on the app and then collected our drinks once we got there. And we also went to the little supermarket at the train station because one big reason to go to Arosa is the Squirrel Trail. That was the main thing we were going to do there, and basically it's a little walk where you're allowed to go and feed squirrels. So we bought some nuts for us to snack on and also some nuts for the squirrels. We have some nuts, and there are still a few minutes to go before the train leaves, so we're not even in a rush. Second train of the day, 1 hour and 1 minute from Chur to Arosa via some seriously nice scenery. It's cute, isn't it? Wir müssen uns jetzt 10.000 Facts über diese Zugstrecke anhören, leider. You asked? Das ist dieselbe Strecke.
Haben die Briten diese Linie gebaut?
Die Briten haben genug von den Schweizer Bahnen original gebaut.
Esse é um lugar excelente para isso.
So we arrived in Arosa a few minutes ago. The weather is 100% sunnier than when I was last here, and I might actually need my sunglasses. We were just like in the travel I don't know, like in the place where you can buy tickets and things, but you can also put a little pin in where you've been on holiday without flying, and they sell like cute little bears, like fluffy toy bears, so it's very sweet. Verity really liked it. Now we're just there are a bunch of birds here. We're by the lake right now. It's right next to the train station, and we're going to head to the Squirrel Walk, Squirrel Trail, whatever it's called. And we have some nuts that don't have any salt, etc. on them, so hopefully we find some and can feed them. Não queriam fruta quando eu tentei dar. Tem outros caminhos aqui, né? There is much inspection of various flowers going on. Lots of looking up what various flowers are. Sobremesa. É o que a areia queria. The squirrel walk was a great success. We found multiple squirrels. and now we just had a little picnic with stuff that we bought in Chur mostly, and are heading back down to the village. We're basically back at the train station. It's like a minute away, and there's a restaurant, Güterschuppen or something like that, which is right next to the train station. I've been there before, just like I was going to have a drink, but then they never served me, so I left. That was a few weeks ago. But so I do know that they let you just have a drink in their non-dining area. So hopefully we find a spot. It's super cozy inside, so really looking forward to that. I hope it works out. We stopped for coffees and hot chocolates, and although the hot chocolate was sort of average for Switzerland, the views were lovely. The interiors were really pretty, the place was so cozy, so I will definitely be back next time that I'm in Arosa. It was very, very enjoyable. Just to recap, our little walk around Arosa, which included the Squirrel walk, still only took less than 4 kilometers in total, so it's a very quick walk. And then the train back from Arosa took 54 minutes to Chur Altstadt, so nearly where we changed trains earlier. Fuck's sake. Honestly, we have super vague plans now. Basically, we're in Chur, we're going to go for a little walk, and maybe we'll stay here for dinner. restaurant looked alright, like the one that we were maybe going to go to, but it didn't look great, so instead we're going to the pizzeria at the main train station, which I really like because it's in a beautiful space in Zurich. So train back first and then pizza. One more train back to Zurich, which took an hour and 14 minutes from Chur to Zurich HB. Back in Zurich, we stopped at Sprungli in the train station to get one of these bunny cakes for the following day because it was Easter. And then we went to San Gennaro, which is a pizza restaurant also in the train station. It's really pretty, it's in the renovated part of the train station and I love it there. They have really good pizza. I would say the drinks are not always my favourite, but the pizza is really good and the space is gorgeous, so I'm always happy to go back there. We didn't get home too late, so we had time for an episode of Race Across the World, which was new to my parents. My sister and I really like it though. And that was it for the day. I'll see you next time. Bye!